All right, welcome back, Community Focus here on Channel 6 TV. Kenny Fogel here with you now, and I appreciate you tuning in. We got Lou Smith here with us. Lou and I go back for a long way, longer than we probably want to admit, than going back to school. But Lou, I know right now you're busy for the last several years, you've had a passion for Relay for Life.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that when I think of Relay for Life, I think of you.
Well, thank you.
So tell us a little bit, first of all. I mean, most people out there probably know what Relay for Life is.
You would be surprised.
Yeah, you're probably right. So that's why we want to just go ahead and just bring people up. What is Relay for Life?
Relay for Life, actually it started in Bardstown in 1995, and it is supposed to be a 24-hour walk. Mm-hmm. Each year we raise throughout the year. And at Relay for Life, we recognize all our survivors, our caregivers, and participating teams, and we try to give back to the community for what they've helped all year. And it's a family-oriented event.
And this is, as you say, survivors. These are cancer survivors.
Cancer survivors, yes.
Any kind of cancer.
Any kind of cancer. Mm-hmm.
And basically, and the money you raise, now this is to go for research to help stop out cancer. What's it do?
There is a pie frame, of course, and everything. Organization, everybody gets a part of it. But a lot does go to the to the research. And I don't know if you're familiar with the Hope Lodge in Lexington.
I've heard of it.
Nelson County helped build that. They put a great amount toward that, and I personally am a cancer survivor of 2 years, and they did help me when I was going through my radiation and things. And I appreciate every help you get when you're going through stuff like that, but American Cancer Society did help me out.
Are we making any headway in cancer right now?
I knew you were going to ask that, and I do not have
I think that's a question everybody wonders.
I do not have the statistics yet, but I do know that it is progressing.
Yeah.
Actually, I talked to ACS. We had our meeting Monday night to pick our campsites, and he was supposed to forward me the forms. Our theme this year is the 1980s theme at their general overall relay. So I told him I wanted the 1980s and I wanted the scale version of what it is to 2015. Of course, I didn't get it. So I don't do a lot of computer. I did go on today and try to find out. It's on my phone. I snapped pictures, but I did not get a development. But I do know that they've gone a long ways. Michael passed with colon cancer.
Well, that's what I asked you next. And before we get into much further, now your Relay for Life team is a Michael Smith Memorial, and your son passed away several years ago.
What I was going to say is, I know it's progressing is because we had another relative that passed maybe 5 years ago. Michael lived a year and 25 days after diagnosed with 4th stage. This relative was the exact same cancer, same stage. He lived 5 years. So that shows me they're going somewhere with it.
Well, and I'm hearing that too. You know, you hear more survivors, obviously. So cancer is not the death notice that it used to be.
No,
it used to be if somebody said you had cancer, basically it was over.
Right. When they told me I had cancer, I wasn't scared at all.
Yeah.
Never had a bit of fear in me. I knew I was going to beat it, and mine was 1st stage, and my mom's a breast cancer survivor. And we've lost a lot of family to the cancer, and I'm kind of shaming myself that I do not know the statistics.
Well, statistics are really not that important as much as the fact of knowing that people are making a difference. I mean, when they come out and help Relay for Life, they're not just doing this just to remember somebody. They're actually trying to stamp out cancer.
Well, I meant it with my heart. I pray, I probably never will hear it, but I pray that my children and grandchildren may hear there is a cure. And I did see on TV that they're using polio virus. That is really going to be a jump. It's interesting.
Yeah. Well, technology is really going booming anymore.
It really is. And we did a team in 1997 is how I got started. This little girl right here, Mallory Veach. Mallory Veach. She was born with leukemia in 97, lived beside me. We did a team through the church, St. Thomas, for her. In 98, Michael was diagnosed, so he walked. Then in 99, of course, he passed in March, and we formed his team in May.
Yeah.
That was one of the hardest things, to come out there and walk when your son was just...
But Michael was pretty courageous about it, though, wasn't he?
He was. He came out there and he walked, and he didn't want to. He said, I'm young, and there'll be nobody else there. But he was surprised there were young people walking as survivors. Cancer doesn't care how old you are.
Yeah. So what basically you're looking at for the Relay for Life is there's a lot of people form up different teams, and as teams, I guess, raise money and then show up that night. And
it used to be we would start out in October and start raising, but now we relay all year round.
Yeah.
Actually, my team has slowed down. We're older. We don't carry those big pots of chili to the factories. We don't do the dances. We do clean the highways, but you know, like I said, we have slowed down, but other new teams are coming in.
Right.
They're just full blast, full blast.
And if somebody wants to be a part of a team, I guess they find out who the team leader is. And,
Polly Hall at Community Bank is our you know, our chair, and Anita Westhurst, and then you can go online. Bill Hawkins is our ACS rep, and you can find him through American Cancer Society.org. Yeah.
Now, Relay for Life, I mean, that's a nationwide,
yeah.
people all over. So how I found more information going online for relayforlife.com, I believe it is.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
You can go on there and it'll even lead you back to this
You
community.
can pull up everything, and I'm not computer. Actually, it's sad to say that's why I'm not on the chair, because I don't do computer in my home and I don't have internet. And they told me I had to.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You know, I'm still fine. They call me up and want stuff out of my file boxes. And they don't have it in their computers.
Right.
But actually, the main Relay for Life started, one gentleman walked in 1985. And he walked alone for 24 hours. And he just passed, I think, 2 years ago.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, cancer at one time was something that and you still fear cancer.
yeah.
Obviously,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
still a very
Yes,
feared
it
thing,
is. It
but
is.
it's something that you can fight. And people, and when you come out there at night, you see more survivors than you ever saw before, and you see people are out there that are actually trying to make a difference.
And you don't have to be alone.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
there is
it.
so
That's
much
it
out
right there.
You do not have to be alone. There's a Road to Recovery program that will take you back and forth. There is a support for women. They come out and it's a parent, you know, and there's a lot out there. You have to reach out for it, but there is a lot out there. So,
Well, just about every family, I don't know of any family that's not been touched by
Right.
cancer in some
That's
way.
true.
And that brings in a lot of people. It brings the awareness up. But when they come out that night, you got music, you got all kinds of things going on all night long.
We have the very first, I'm going to look at my notes.
Yeah.
It opens up at 5. Well, the campsites start putting up at 12, and people start coming in around 5. We have auction baskets that are there. You can start bidding on them then. 7 o'clock is when the first survivor's lap is, and then the caregivers walk with them, and then the teams, and then everyone joins in. And they have a kids zone. I don't know what all they're going to have this year. Like I said, I'm not on the committee. There's going to be several vendors. They're having a cakewalk. There is a lot of fun there, a lot of fun. And then out throughout the night, of course, you walk and you walk and you walk in activities. At 10 o'clock at night is when they have our luminary ceremony. And I'm sure you've been there.
I've been
you've
there,
seen
yes.
it. Well, your son, he DJ'd
He
a lot
played a
for us.
few times,
I meant
music.
to bring that picture. I got a picture of him and Andrew. Great picture.
Oh, yeah?
It's an 8x10 I took. But anyway, the luminaries is so emotional. It is very wonderful. They play music, and we have a ceremony with Hush Angels that open it up. They
Yeah.
go around with their little signs that says, shh, you know, for everybody to settle down, be quiet. There will be no food, no bouncies. There's nothing going on during the luminary readings. And it's $5. This is what it is. It's $5, and we put cans in them. We used to do sand, but since they got the rubber track, it's kind of messy, so we went to the cans.
Yeah.
We're very short on cans this year, I found out Monday night, so I'm out begging for canned foods to be donated. We turn around and distribute them back to St. Vincent de Paul.
Okay. Now, this is at Garnish Martin Field up at
Yes.
Barstown High School. And then what day is this on?
May the 8th and 9th.
May the
Friday,
8th
May
and-
Friday.
Now, somebody wants to donate. Now, they want to donate right now. They're not on a team. They just want to donate a gift or a basket to be auctioned off. How do they
They can call me.
All right. Well, let's.
No, well, they could call me, and what it is, all that money would go toward my total of my team, which it doesn't matter because all the money does go. But if they wanted to just do a direct donation or sponsorship even, they could contact Polly Hall at the Community Bank. She is actually in the one that is across from Busick's now.
Okay.
She just moved from there. And I have a sponsorship level form here. It tells, different sponsorship groups, amounts. You can get on the back of the T-shirt if you want. And that deadline, I'm thinking, is April, it's soon, April the 27th maybe,
Okay.
which would be Monday.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be coming up soon.
26th,
So.
yeah.
But again, May the 7th and 8th.
And 8th,
Out at Garnish Martin Field in Barstown. And they can still donate that night. I mean,
Yes,
there's
they
still
can.
donations
Yes, they
going
can.
on.
And we're selling, it's called a giveaway. It's every team is, we can't call it a raffle.
Right,
It has to be
yeah.
a giveaway, but it's $1 a chance, and all the teams are selling them. And there used to be a welcome booth. I'm not sure, like I said, I don't know.
Right.
Should be a welcome booth, and they would sell them there also. If not, they can come to my campsite. I will be there as long as we're there that night.
So starting that evening, going all night long. I know you've had some bad weather over the years. Hopefully this
yes.
year it won't be.
I've lost about 5 tenths. Yeah, we don't.
Anytime you do anything outside, you're taking a gamble.
We didn't get them down in time. But I'd like to. I don't know how much more you want to know about it, but I'd just like to say, over the years, we're a small team. We're a small family team, and over the years, we have, as a small team, we've raised $80,000.
Oh my God!
But that's a lot of years. But we have turned
a lot of money.
We have turned in over 80,000, and then, like I just told you, I'm not in to this for any pats on the back or any thank yous. I'm in with my heart.
American Cancer Society and Relay for Life basically is how you can do your little part, because I mean, some people may not have a lot of money, and they can come out and walk. And
you don't have to be on a team. You don't have to be a survivor. You can just be a part of this community. You can be part of any community. I was on a TOPS convention one year, and we snuck off from our convention and went to Bowling Green's Relay for Life. 4 of us walked over to it.
Well, Relay for Life is in most communities now, so it is growing more and more. But we're going to concentrate on the one in Bardstown right now here for today. But again, we want to invite as many people out as can come. And again, Polly Hall up at the Community Bank, and across from Busick's, if you know where that's at in Bardstown. And
Anita Westerp is our survivors chair, and she just sent out survivor letters. And I have a number on her. If anyone needed to contact her, it's 349-0059.
And Anita just had a survive. She just had a rough year last year herself.
She had a second round with it. She was not even at Relay. She was out of state.
Right.
Treatment.
And I think she's done. I saw her a few weeks ago doing great. So again, the key word there, survivors. It is a survivable thing. I mean, it's tough sometimes, and sometimes it's tough on the families as well as it's tough on the person that's going through it.
We helped my mom through it and worked on it with her, and I probably would go back on the committee, and I knew I'd eat my words one of these days, and I never will get tired of it. A lot of people say I'm burnt out, I'm tired, but my mother's taking quite a bit of my time now, and I'm doing a lot with her. So I'm just not tired of it. And another thing we have is a lot of teams get together, and we have events to raise money together, like the celebrity pie auction.
I remember going to that last year.
And then we had a purse auction. We had a soup challenge, and I won the ladle again, the 4th year in a row. But it's a lot of fun. If we could get more people, like you said, I know Bardstown people. It's at the track. There's Bardstown children that go to school there don't even know what Relay for Life is.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get.
It is. It's hard to get the word out for people, but that's what we want to try to do is get as many people to know what's going on and know you can have fun, you can raise money, and you can stamp out cancer. I mean, how much more better can that be?
That's right.
I mean, that's the ideal situation.
And there's food there.
And there's food there, and that's what I hate to say it. I show up for the food a lot of times.
This is my reason for Relay. There's Michael, and this is my family, all of mine and my grandchildren, and that's why I Relay. And this is all of our programs since I've been going.
Oh my goodness!
Every one of them.
So you go. So it's got some history behind it.
Yes,
You
it
raised
does.
just 80,000 just in your team alone, so it's no telling how much has been raised all together over
I'm not
this.
sure the amount that's in already so far. They did give it, and I didn't write it down the other night. It's I have no idea.
Yeah.
Dink Thompson has started the team.
Yeah, he passed away last year with
They're
cancer.
doing a team for him.
Yeah, so Alan was a good friend of ours.
Great man. He used to donate our sausage for our breakfast at the Relay. I'd go out there every year and pick up my sausage.
Got great sausage. I
Yes,
still
he
get
does.
that Jake sausage. Well, Lou, I do appreciate you coming in here, and we are wanting to invite as many people out to come May the 7th and 8th at Garness Martin Field. It's at Bardstown High School, and again, it starts on the Friday night, the evening,
to Saturday.
and just and hope. I think I see you got that word.
Yeah.
You got that word.
This is the Hope Celebration. I almost forgot that. I'm going to back up again.
Well, says don't leave anything out.
It is this Saturday. It's for cancer survivors and their families and caregivers that want to come and celebrate. It's a real. I think they're having cupcakes and some drinks, and it's a real nice little get together.
Okay.
Just to socialize in case you can't go to the Relay, and it is at the General Nelson Inn from 2 to 4.
Okay.
And I'm picking up trees for it, and I've got some other little things, but I don't get to go this year. My grandson's making his first communion that day.
There's always something, but the thing is,
Yeah.
it's about the survivors, and
is.
it's about the future, and we're going to beat this cancer thing.
We are going to beat it.
And we're going to do it in our
We are.
lifetime.
That's what I'm
do our
saying,
best.
and that's exactly right. You know, I'm getting up there in some age, and I pray that I can hear there's a cure. I really prayed, but we don't know. But maybe my daughter will hear it, my son.
Maybe. And we wish you the best with your mom. And
Okay.
like I said, what you've already been touched by, and a lot of people have been touched by cancer out there, and we certainly wish you all the best. And I know you may be going through a rough time right now, but there's people out there, as Lou said, you're not alone.
And if you need to talk to anyone, I love to talk. My number is 827-1400. And we are still saving aluminum cans.
Okay.
We take them in, and it all goes to the Relay for Life.
827-1400. That's Lou. And Lou, appreciate you being here today.
appreciate
And we
you.
appreciate you
Thank
doing
you.
this. And we wish you all the best. And
righty.
we'll see Relay for Life coming up very soon. Want to see you there.
Pray for good weather.
Pray for good weather. We'll see you next time here on Community Focus. Take care. We'll be right back. This is Kenny Fogle. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.